What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking in with me. Uh, we got a nice hot topic today, man. We're gonna be talking about Lamelo Ball, man. And how, like I said, believe it or not, like I said, this channel here, we focus on the whole entire Ball family, and we try to focus on the whole entire NBA. But here we got a core audience of Lonzo Ball, the Pelicans. And like I said, even the Ball family, but we really focus with Lonzo and his maturation process and his development, and and basically his career and the ups and downs, the tribulations, the highs, the lows. I mean, pause. I mean, it is what it is. But I always keep an eye on the mellow ball and see what he do, see what he does. And he's just, like I said, prior to the injury, which is upsetting, because he was just lighting up shit, and really just establishing a culture with the Hornets. I don't really like the way things have been handled, on his part. But like I said, we more focused with Lonzo, so it's very difficult to ping pong pause between everything going on over there, but nonetheless, the Hornets are six in the East, you know, 27-26. LaMelo Ball has a chance. As rumor has it, he'll be back. I believe it was a hand injury, if I'm not mistaken. It was something with the hand. I'm gonna definitely get the. If you're in a live chat, politic with me now. So like I said, he's out right now. He'll be back. Like I said, God willing, they're saying he should be back sooner rather than later. And if they get to the playoffs, yeah, he has a wrist injury. So Lamelo had a wrist injury, and like I said, he get back in the playoffs. It is what it is. You know, yeah, that's why I said I believe Lamelo Ball might be back. You know, so let's see what happens. Let the Hornets sneak their way in the playoffs. Really, like I said, I feel like Lamelo Ball has a chance to be an iconic figure in the NBA. Possibly the face of the NBA. And there's many factors. Number one, he got the young people. He got the middle aged people. He got the old. He got the world. You understand? And like I said, believe it or not, man, like I said, you got to just sit with yourself for a second. Y'all really out here watching Hornets games. You got to keep it real with yourself. You wasn't watching the Hornets games. They had Kemba Walker. He was lighting up shit, crossing everybody up, putting up a whole bunch of points. Nobody was watching the Hornets games. LaMelo Ball got people out here really watching Hornets games. People DVR Hornets games. People YouTubing Hornets games that they miss. Like people are really going out their way to watch Hornets games. Lord have mercy if they could have had a crowd in the building because Lamelo would have sold the shit out every single night. That would have put even they got away with not giving Lamelo the starting position. If they would have had that crowd in the building, they would have had to start Lamelo kind of sooner. Than they did. They kind of was nursing Lamelo on, like, playing under Devontae Graham, playing under Terry Rozier. And I like Terry Rozier and I like Devontae Graham. I like Terry Rozier. He's more of a leader. I think that was something that they need. The Hornets, they need Terry Rozier. To me, it seems like Terry Rozier is more like the leader, the closer, like the go-to guy of that team, especially when he's out there. And that's what I've noticed. Lamelo, he's got these guys playing well, man. Miles Bridges is, he jumping out the roof. It's a lot of that got to do with Lamelo Ball's presence. These guys are really elevating that play. He's clearly the rookie of the year because not only did listen, the Hornets lost Kemba Walker. Everybody thought they was finished. Kemba Walker couldn't even get them to the playoffs. So listen, people thought it was over for the Hornets. I did. They read up. They got this guy. Let's see what happens. PJ Washington is there. Cody Zeller's there. You got some pieces, Biombo, and they fit well with Lamelo. Now they gotta possibly, if they obviously they're gonna have to start Lamelo start next season. They're already starting them now. you're gonna have to start getting some personnel to equip Lamelo Ball. With players that best suit him. And you got some of those guys are on this team, but you need slashers, high flyers, strong defenders, people who can stretch the floor. Players like PJ Washington, players like my man Bridges. Him and Bridges is like got a special connection. Like I said, Lamelo Ball, man, he's an iconic figure. Because like I said, he's an international superstar. You understand? People been following him since he was in high school. You got the father, you got LeVar Ball, big baller brand. You talking about a kid who had a shoe when he was in high school, went overseas. Oh Lord, just I'll be going on for days telling you the process that it took for him to get to this point that he's at right now. The brand shot. And I'm talking about this guy was dealing with a lot of shit. You understand to get to this point. You know, um, it is what it is. And like I said, he's got the Hornets, man. He turned the Hornets franchise upside down. I want the people to understand why another reason why he's got a chance to be iconic. Because you got Michael Jordan there. You know, it all ever since Michael Jordan got into the seat that he's in basketball, where he's running the franchise. He's been called the worst owner in sports. He dibbles and dabbles. He got cup check there, but we know Jordan is mingling in basketball affairs. So people just looked at Jordan like he's just a piece of shit. You understand? Watch how the conversation starts to change when it comes to Michael Jordan and Lamelo Ball is going to be the key reason why this happens. I'm talking about this guy's going to go from one of the worst owners in teams in team sports. I ain't talking about in the league in sports. I'm just talking about. You understand? The worst owner in sports. You understand? Michael Jordan was basically that. You can't get rid of the owner. You understand? So he can keep getting rid of these guys, these coaches, and I still don't like the coach they got in there, Borrego. I don't think he's the guy. I think they need to. It's time now to get a real coach in there. So it is what it is. So like Michael Jordan is going to go from the worst to first. Not to say he's going to be the greatest owner in the sports, but I'm just saying he's going to become more of a guy in the middle of the pack. A guy like, okay, a lot of people shit on James Dolan. You understand? He ain't had the track record that Jordan has had. Jordan has really been, setting Hornets back. Setting the Hornets back. Thank God they hit a good draft pick. The Hornets been getting draft picks. They had a number. They had numerous top 10 picks throughout this time period. It's hit or miss. You got Kaminsky. You got who else? I forgot my other guys' name. Some of the guys, Malik Monk. You got a couple of guys. I like Pete. Like I said, I like PJ Washington. I think he's a good fit with Lamelo Ball. I think they complement each other pretty well. Um, like I said, Lamelo got all the pieces. He's got all the talent, and like I said, he's a ball player, man. Like I said, man, dude is serious about basketball. He's been a professional before he was in the NBA. Before he even was the dude been a professional since he was a little kid. You understand, training and things like that. Taking basketball very seriously. And Lamelo Ball is definitely potentially could be a role model for young children because all the young kids look up to him. So as some of these key figures we grown to love, Steph, you can even throw Dame in there. Some of these other guys, LeBron, you know, these guys eventually 4 or 5 years from now, they're gonna phase out. Not to say they're gonna retire, but I say LeBron, what another level. And then what? That's what I'm trying to tell the people. Then it's time to usher in that new crowd, and I think Lamelo Ball, along with Luca, these guys they're gonna be there. These guys are like 20 something, young 20s. Like 20. I don't know how old Lamelo Ball is, but like I said, this dude is very young. You understand? I don't think he's 20. Is he? That's what I'm trying to tell the people. I'm about to try to get his age right now. Luka's young. You know, he's 19 years old. Lamelo Ball is 19. You understand? So that's why I said when it's time to usher in that new crop of players, you understand? Lamelo Ball is going to be right at the forefront of all of that. You know, Luka Doncic age, Luka's 22 years old. You understand? So another 3, 4, 5 years, Luka's gonna be just coming into his prime. You understand? Lamelo gonna be just and damn near pre-prime. You understand when these dudes is kind of phasing out. You know, so that's why I feel like Lamelo's got along with Booker. You got a lot of good young players. You know, but I think this guy is gonna be the key. You know, you got Zion, you got people who gonna be there. But this guy's got a very key chance. You just gotta hope the Hornets organization can put him in position. And that's gonna be the key. But we'll leave it at that. I definitely wanted to show some respect and pay homage to Lamelo Ball. He's been, like I said, he's been wrecking shit. And another thing, I wasn't too pleased at how the reporters, when Lamelo got hurt, how they was just basically trying to basically say he wasn't the rookie of the year. They were damn near giving it to somebody else before he even lost his position. I mean, so it was very disgusting. I wasn't happy about that, but it is what it is. This Flight Sports TV. We getting up out of here. Shout out my man Evil Raven 69. What's going on, dog? Hit that subscribe button. You know, holla at me. I'm doing well. You know, shit. Let me know if you got something to say, man. Before we get up out of here, you want to politic with me? Like I said. Get in the live chat if you want. If you want to stick around for another minute, if y'all want politic. Otherwise, I'm gonna get up out of here. He honestly kind of already is, to be honest. Let's follow it. I saw, yeah, definitely. MDM, like, yeah, you right about that. That's what I said. He kind of is, but like I said, it's another factor too. When Lamelo Ball eventually gets comes back, hopefully with this wrist injury. Imagine if you drop Lamelo Ball in the playoffs. You understand? Now you talking about history of rookie. It just gonna continue. Lamelo Ball go up in the playoffs and tear it up, depending on the matchup. You know, give a team a scare, fuck around, beat them. I mean, now you talking something crazy now. Now you understand that's major experience for a guy that's 19 years old who's already serious about basketball. Just not playing no games. So that's gonna be very very scary. I want to see something right now. The Hornets are 6 right now. They will play the Bucks. I don't see that. Obviously, they won't beat the Bucks, but if they could hopefully elevate just a little bit more than what they got, get up to where Miami's at, they could beat the Hawks. The Hornets could beat the Hawks in the playoffs. The Hawks has got the 4th seed. I'm not feeling the Hawks. You understand? The Hornets could got a chance against Miami. I'm not saying they'll beat them, but they got a shot. Milwaukee, I don't see them beat Milwaukee, the Nets, or the Sixers. But we'll leave it at that. It's Flight Sports TV. You already know what it is. We're getting up out of here. LaMelo Ball is the truth. We just got to pay homage. And all the people that's hating, y'all really just need to give it up, man. It's Flight Sports TV. Shout out to everybody. Shout out my man DJ's Raw and Uncut. New media, worldwide. Everybody need to go check my man out. Let's see what it is. He definitely covers a lot of LaMelo Ball. And shout out to everybody that's rocking with me, man. I appreciate y'all. I've been down a couple of days, but we coming right back, man. This Flight Sports TV. You know what it is, man. We're in it for the long haul. We're getting up out of here.